So, in sharing your brother's birthday or your sister's birthday, you show them love. Amen. By doing that, you are fulfilling the law of Christ. Amen.
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 So, let's learn how to show love. You know, if I love you, I will not be destroying you. As a rabbi, if you love someone, you will not destroy the person. Amen.
Amen.
The reason why we can't carry one another's burden in the church, the love of Christ is not in us. Amen. Though we call ourselves believers, we are not showing love. We don't have the love of Christ in us. So we can't carry one another's burden in church. So for us to fulfill the law of Christ, we must love one another. That is the only way you can carry your neighbor's burden. Jesus said, "Come unto me, all ye that labour and are heavily loaded, and I will give you rest." There is a particular burden on you that you can't carry it alone. You need to share with someone. Someone must help you to carry the burden. But in church, can we trust ourselves and tell ourselves secrets? Amen. Amen. If I tell Auntie Laura my secret, is it safe with her? If I share my weakness with her, is it safe? That is why we are in a hurry condemning people. That is why we are in a hurry chastising people, saying all kinds of things about people. Because we have not learned to carry one another's burden. That is what the law of Christ teaches us. If your neighbor is going through something, carry your burden with them. Carry that burden with him. If you see your neighbor's angry, feel it. That is the law of Christ. That is the way you carry one another's burden. If you have something your neighbor doesn't have, share with him. Let's let Pastor Olisi. If you have something I don't have, share with me the little. Oh, I wish I can do it, but this is what I have. Just take this density and do something with it. I wish I can give you more, but this is what I have. Take this one and do something with it. But if you listen to the person's burden and the person go, don't be. If you can't help the person, don't be saying bad things about the person. Amen.
Amen.
If you see your neighbor that doesn't have clothes, you have a lot of clothes. A lot of shoes you don't wear. Share with the person. That is how we carry one another's burden. Amen. So fulfilling the law of Christ. If you and I want to fulfill the law of Christ, that is what it means to fulfill the law of Christ. Share what you have with your neighbor. That is what Jesus came and teaches us. One time Jesus said, I was in prison and you visited me not. I was hungry and you feed me not. I was thirsty and you give me no water to drink. I was at the hospital and you did not come to visit me. And resident pastor or my wife will ask, why did I see you hungry and I feed you not? I didn't see you testing anyone, Jesus, and I didn't feed you. Jesus, when were you put in prison? I didn't come and visit you. And Jesus said, because you didn't do it to your neighbor, you didn't do it for me. Amen. So, when you share the burden of your neighbor, you are fulfilling the law of Christ. Amen. Sabbath, are you here with us? Amen.
Amen.
So, when you cook, I remember when I was sleeping around, there are times when I'm around, When support is cooking, I will just go and call Ajima. Support. Oh yeah, they are recording good. Amen. And I do that deliberately. Amen. Do that deliberately. You know, you don't have much to give, but the little you have, share. That is, you are bearing one another's burden. You are bearing one another's burden. And by doing that, you are fulfilling the law of Christ. The Lord bless you.
Amen.
I said the Lord bless you.
Amen.
I said the Lord bless you.
Amen.
The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee.
Amen.
The Lord be gracious upon thee.
Amen.
I declare over your life, as you share one another's burden, may the Lord make a way for you.
Amen.
I said, as you share one another's